It's a great variety. The station playing more of your favorites.
Sunny 101.9.
Your dumb criminal time, nothing to do with punchkis, but we can take you to Kuala Lumpur.
Oh, well, certainly.
Malaysian police in Kuala Lumpur have arrested a thief who fell asleep after snacking on cookies, ice cream, and cream de mint.
Okay.
He had a little bit too much to eat and drink and was discovered curled up in a child's bed clutching a stuffed seahorse.
Oh, really?
Monday morning.
Kind of
Insurance manager for the
distressing.
northern Malaysian state of something I'm not going to try and pronounce it. His 9-year-old was startled to find the intruder sleeping in his bed, blanket pulled over his head, arms wrapped around the seahorse.
Well,
The 9-year-old shouted, ran out of the room. That didn't wake the guy up, who carried on sleeping until police showed up.
well, maybe that was his plan all along. Weird, but could be.
Mounties in Calgary have netted over $4 million worth of marijuana. Of course, it's Canadian pot, so I mean, how good can it really be? I mean, I'm sorry, but when you hear Lebanese and the Thai stick, you just don't think of Canadian grass that way.
I'm not going to pass any comment because international relations being what they are.
The culprit, an 82-year-old man,
Really?
faces a number of charges after police found nearly 2,800 pot plants growing in his home.
In his home. Okay. Was he using them for pain medicine?
You wouldn't need to. With all the fumes coming off of that, you wouldn't feel a thing.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Was he using it for...
Police were
medicinal
tipped off to the
purposes?
crime by local school children who, walking by every day, recognized the smell. They said they recognized it from crime prevention class.
Yeah.
Dateline, Columbus, Nebraska. Let's make a deal only works if you're Monty Hall. Juan Lara walked into a convenience store in Columbus. Juan purchased cigarettes, a lighter, and a cigar, only to discover that he had no cash with him.
Uh-oh.
He then reached into his pocket, whipped out a baggie of pot, and offered it to trade the dope for the merchandise. No, said the clerk. Our friend told him that he'd be back with the cash shortly. Walked outside, took the pot, buried it in a snowdrift in plain sight of the clerk, who called the cops. Our friend, Juan, was pacing back and forth at the front of the store while trying to figure out some way to come up with the cash when the police showed up. Why buy cigarettes when you have smoking material with you? It's my question.
I don't have an answer for that one. Juan.
Lisbon, Portugal.
Boy, we're international today, aren't we?
Oh, we're going to go somewhere even weirder than this in a minute.
Really?
Lisbon, Portugal. 38-year-old Lisbon man is in jail for theft of a giraffe
Really?
from the zoo.
Really?
Yep. He told authorities that his 9-year-old daughter had asked him what sound does a giraffe make. He said he didn't know. So he went to find out
I guess so.
and stole the giraffe and took it home with him. Neighbors were called the police the next morning when they woke up to the giraffe looking in their third-story apartment.
How do you get a giraffe out of a zoo?
No word on how he did that. Apparently a lot of walking. My question is, wouldn't power lines and stuff come into play?
Wouldn't somebody somewhere eventually say, what are you doing there?
How do you tell a giraffe to duck? And finally, to a place I've been.
Yes?
The Belarusian-Lithuanian border.
Oh, yes.
Border guards in Belarus had to close the Belarusian border for several hours on Saturday because of feathers.
Feathers?
Okay. A stolen truck full of live turkeys was making a run for it from Lithuania into Belarus when the truck, at about 80 miles an hour, hit the guard stand.
Oh,
The truck exploded.
oh boy.
Feathers everywhere.
Oh boy. And roast turkey.
And roast turkey.
Wow.
The birds will be taken and distributed to the prison system in Belarus.
Yeah. Wow. Seemed like a good idea at the time.
I'm picturing the two border guards in stripes. Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Can you, just...
Yeah.
That's the fact, Jack! That's the fact, Jack! Captain?
Feathers
Explosion.
everywhere.
Feathers. That's foul.
Well, that's lunch.
Market Cat.